And I do not remember a time when I've come across such a high quality of passionate entrepreneurs, people who believe in, what it is that they are doing. I got inspired quite a bit from the speakers that we had, from the master classes. I understand it was just a problem closing them off. By like 7, 8, some of you are still, in the sessions and did not want to leave. And we all got inspired. And so as I was thinking about, it really does take a village. And even today morning, when we were just debriefing with some of the speakers for today, we're talking about the state of this country. And really, there's a lot of things that are going to be challenging, even as we've just come out of COVID and going forward. But we as entrepreneurs, and some of us have been in this before, we have been through several election cycles, maybe some crises that have happened here and there. All of us just went through COVID and had to, find ways of adapting, find ways of, keeping our businesses going. But I just wanted us, to encourage ourselves. And what will it take? We are all doing amazing things in our different companies here. But what will it take to keep moving this country forward? And my encouragement is never to stop pursuing excellence, okay, in what it is that we are doing. Because I think it's very easy as entrepreneurs to get to a level of comfort. Maybe you start off your business, maybe you get this big deal that makes you just, relax. And get to the place where we're not even concerned about what it is that our customers think about our product or service anymore, because we are making the money. So in never stopping to pursue excellence, I think we should never stop asking for feedback. We should never stop trying to understand more and more about our customers. I think we should never get to a place that we think we know all that our customers need. It's very easy to get to a place where we assume we know what our customers need and keep giving it to them and not notice that they are slowly moving away. There's an attrition that's happening. We should never feel like we have reached. In Kenya, we say we have arrived. Yeah. I think getting to a place where you feel like you've arrived is, for me, usually the beginning of the death of a business. We should never settle for less. Here's an interesting one. Don't allow people with low standards to cheerlead you into mediocrity. Okay? Because some of you may just have clients who are telling you, oh, you're doing great. But if you're doing great, why aren't you selling to 1 million people? There could be aspects of what it is that we're doing that are not really working. But you have people who are yes people, who always smile, who always tell you you're doing great. Don't get comfortable in that scenario. Never let the pain of getting negative feedback stop you from asking for it. It can be painful to get feedback that your product is not working as well as you thought it is. It can be painful to get feedback that clients are having a bad experience, that you didn't know, that your own staff are delivering a bad experience to your customers. Never stop asking for it. Don't let imposter syndrome stop you from trying. A lot of us get to the place where we don't feel we are good enough to put ourselves out there. Do not let imposter syndrome stop you from trying. And never be afraid of trying new things. Don't also be afraid of thinking big, but starting small. And don't be afraid of failing the first time. Yeah? It happens a lot of times when we try out things the first time. Never let those who are not building detract you from your greatness. Because sometimes, your brightness and your greatness can make people around you uncomfortable. So they don't want you to move ahead. Sometimes your progress exposes the inadequacies of those around you, and so they'll discourage you from pursuing it. Put yourself amongst those that believe in you, those that believe with you, and those that are headed in the same direction that you are going. You are eagles. Don't get comfortable hanging out with chicken. Can I repeat that? You are eagles. Don't get comfortable hanging out with chicken. Because great achievements will come from pushing ourselves relentlessly, from hanging out with those who cheer our progress, but also don't let us get away with messing up. It will also come from holding those we work with accountable to high standards, and occasionally making the tough decisions that we need to move our organizations to the next level. So greatness and excellence will test our resolve and character to levels that we never believed possible, but we are built for it. We've come this far. So whatever challenges we've had behind us, there are greater ones ahead, but we are built for it. We've been building the muscle for it. Whatever happens, let's never, ever stop pursuing excellence. That's what will end up helping us build a great village. And I hope that with those few words of encouragement, that you will have the fire as we go through today. As you network, the village is actually here. Meet like-minded people, form connections, work with people who will help you raise your standards, who will challenge you to think over and above what the normal demands in this country. Thank you so much.